Okay, I need your help here. I was going through my YouTube channels and checking out stuff, and I saw something that I probably shouldn't have clicked on. I don't know why I clicked on it, but I did. It was from Bloomberg, and it was so weird. I'm going to play it for you, and if you're not as confused as I am at the end of it, maybe you can explain to me what happened. And I don't mean like in a Google interpret sense, like I understand what's happening. I can describe the scene and know all the steps, but it's if I unpack it, and you'll see why it's so confusing. So let's see what you guys make of this. If it'll play now. Okay, let's see. This was the video here. Harris reacts to the Barrett hearings. I hope I don't have to go through an ad. And it says lots of unanswered questions. And I just wanted to see Kamala Harris's reaction to the Barrett hearings. I wasn't going to be surprised by it at all. So let's see.
Talk about your reaction to Judge Barrett's response to your questioning today. Were you satisfied with it?
No, there were a lot of unanswered questions, frankly, and that's unfortunate.
So now that was your final. That was your final questioning. What happens now?
We will see.
And are you prepared to answer any more questions about court packing? Specifically, are you a fan or not a fan? Do you agree with Joe Biden?
I think she was talking to the guy standing in front of the closed elevator doors there at the end. That was... What the hell was that? You know what that was? Here, let me explain to you what that was, because you know what it is. That's mainstream media. Just ridiculous, right? Is that the most pointless thing you've ever seen in your life? Is that that's a worse grab for views than this is. Unbelievable. I mean, I can understand me putting on there and making fun of it and doing that, but her chasing Kamala Harris down the hall, asking her a question that she answers in a way you could probably clearly could have concluded looking at her face at the end of the hearings. You don't have to ask her a question. Ask her a better question and make them shorter questions when she's moving it down that hallway. She's getting out of your way. You got to ask those questions fast. You got to ask them short, and they've got to be questions that aren't stupid. So she gets up to the elevator and asks her a question. Of course, you have to imagine when you ask a politician a question, does anyone ever stop and imagine what they're going to say in return? Like, just play that game like, what's all the possible things that they could say as answers to this question? I don't think anyone in mainstream media really does that, because you have to anticipate that they're going to give you this bulk. We'll see. We'll just have to see. Or we'll see. Or we'll all see. Or, yeah, I guess we will. You just should have just stayed silent. Just stoic and silent. Act like you didn't hear her. Pretend like she was talking to the security guard in front of the elevator, because that's what she looked like she was doing at the end of the question that she asked. The doors on the elevator are closed, and she's unbelievable. Wow. She's on the ground floor. She's still asking her questions. Mainstream media, you know why I do this? Because they make it so easy. Really do make it easy. If you watch these guys, it's just entertainment forever. Now, if you want news and information, something that's going to really help you with your life, forget about it. But if you want to be entertained by the ridiculousness, then go for it. And I picked a winner here. I was so confused. I was like, man, I know I just got off of work and I chilled out a little bit. You know how we do it. I wasn't that messed up that I shouldn't have been able to understand what was going on. But I'm like, this is absolutely pointless. What are you doing? Who is this person? Who let her in? Incredible. All right. That's broken news.